Before I was always in my comfort zone, and here I was taken out from my comfort zone very strongly.
I feel like I'm a changed person today from what I was 4 months ago.
Have gained a lot of skills, different skills. Some of them I never seen that or never learned about that before.
They come for 4 months to Germany, traveling, that's the outside journey, but then they all have a quite intense inside journey, a personal journey, where we always say they go to many new experiences, like an unknown country. When you travel, you have never been to a new continent, for example, many new experiences, discussions, this very diverse group in Germany and Europe, going to many places. So in that sense, they have an outside journey and an inside journey that changes them quite a lot.
You go through different phases and different modules. You do academic modules, you do leadership training, you spend some time, for example, in the Foreign Office. You meet a lot of experts from very different fields.
At the core of the MGG Academy, what we want to do is we want to support the competencies for transformation, for innovation, and for cooperation. And to do that, we have different elements that fit or come together. And actually, it's a very holistic system. So one thing that we find very important is, for example, systems thinking. So this is the quality to analyze and understand that different elements of a system are related to each other, and that there are interconnections, that there are trade-offs, that there are complementarities, which is, for example, very important if you think of the Agenda 2030 and the SDGs.
We learn the different perspectives of how leadership is actually done. We can actually take our strengths and our weaknesses that we have in our own countries and how we actually operate in our organizations and see how we can fine-tune that and actually improve our skills.
That the whole group is very strongly connected. So sometimes you have small subgroups, but this group is really, there's a whole, I would even say, unity. And that is special because they come from so many countries, from different backgrounds. And I must say also, I was very impressed by the quality of the project teams. You know, most of them have been working as researchers before, individual in their own project, and then we put them together in small working groups, self-organized, agile, very innovative method, and they really jumped into it, they really tried it out, and they really learned so much in those project teams where they connected as groups. And we had some reflection on this, and they said, wow, that was a major learning experience because they had many theoretical content before, but then they really experienced how it is to work in international teams.
It has been a very enriching period of my life.
I would say I changed a lot, especially in my soft skills, like more open-minded, tolerant to different opinions.
So I can say one is a bit more mature on certain things and a bit more enlightened.
I especially love the concept of design thinking, and I hope I take that back to my institution. I'm also trying to talk with other fellow MGG people about starting a gender and SDG project.
We put those diversity into a value, into value that we can get so much perspective, and therefore we employ design thinking through multiple lenses, and then to provide a very tangible solution that can be practiced not only by policymakers but also society in general.
I think I have more skills to implement projects, new ideas, and to build bridges wherever is the gap.
I have a broader way of looking to things. Like I see more components and the interlinks between different things instead of looking just for that point and going to it. So yes, I think it will make a big change when I go back.